Whew. Back now with Harry's Barn. That is a long list of horses to go through. Back now with Harry's Barn. I forgot to get an update on Camp Muscle Me. I know she's training. I know she's training good. If she was training awful or bad or even mediocre, Harry would have told me. So obviously she's training good. Usually when Harry says nothing, he's just trying to keep it on the down low. That's how Harry is. So Camp Muscle Me, I suspect, is training well. But I will catch up to Harry to get the exact update on Camp Muscle Me this week. Capistrano, I floated the idea, talked about the idea, and it's close to coming to fruition soon. Is Capistrano getting bred? I had messaged John tonight. A number of clients are involved with Capistrano. There will be a transition very soon from her racing career to getting prepped for her breeding career. I do want to breed her. Her mother has a sister that was in the Breeders' Crown. Sister, mother, daughter of the sister. Anyway, whatever. The strong family, a good family. I know somebody said, "Oh, she's War We Needy or whatever." Listen, let's call a spade a spade. War We Needy never probably had one good mare bred to him. Not one that I can think of. Lots of okay, mediocre, and tons of poor mares bred to him. But this mare, in fact, may have been one of the better ones that was ever bred to War We Needy. So when it comes to Capistrano, I think Capistrano is a very, very good filly, a well-bred filly. I know War We Needy's and Needy's Cam, but most of it comes from the maternal side, and this is an extremely strong family. So I have a lot of interest in breeding Capistrano. I floated the idea of Down by the Seaside. Relatively inexpensive stud fee. Horses look incredible at the sale. Son of Some Beach Somewhere got like $2 million made. I think he'd do a lot worse than that. But sadly, I don't know anything about breeding. So for our analytical clients out there, and I know there's a ton of them, just itching for something to do. So I'm going to give you a little homework. Who should we breed Capistrano to? Ultimately, it'll be a decision made by the group, me or John or somebody else that owns a number of the filly. Ultimately, it'll be my decision, I guess. But it needs to be an informed decision. I'm not just going to go flip a coin or, guess or, draw straws or put a bunch of names in a hat. Do the homework. You guys know who you are out there, and I suspect if there's 5 or if there's 10 of you, many of you will land on the same name. I'm looking for that name. So, my own is a trainer, a horseman, somebody who's been to a number of the sales and seen a lot of these horses. I just floated the name Down by the Seaside, but I'd be interested analytically who Capistrano matches up with best. Drop me a line. Let me know. I know you're out there, and I know you'd love to do it. So, you get yourself a little homework coming up. Carry a Big Stick trained great last week when I was home. I know Harry was going to train him today. I didn't get a message from Harry, but I'll talk to him tomorrow sometime. Stick trained in 20, pretty easy. He needs another, I'm going to say, stiff training trips around 2025 for another couple of weeks, and then we'll start dropping him back down. Now, I'm Hill on Wheels. I'm going to mention him here because the top barn was full. We needed some of Mario stalls. So Walk on the Moon and I'm Hill on Wheels. We're both on stall rest right now, both getting treated. And since Nellie was doing such a great job treating Walk on the Moon, we just sent them down to Harry's barn to get taken care of down there. So Walk on the Moon and I'm Hill on Wheels are actually in Harry's barn. Will I'm Hill on Wheels stay in Harry's barn? Probably not. But we'll see. For now, he is. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned his name. Muscle Chrome, again, as we talk about these broodmares getting close to doing some breeding. Muscle Chrome is in the mix also. Probably going to start her up and race her a couple of times, and then that'll be it. I'd love to see her get a lifetime mark. Be a shame if she made some money, wouldn't it? Me being the vast majority owner of Muscle Chrome. So we'll see how it happens over the next, couple of months with Muscle Chrome. No Free Lunch had a great end to the season. I'd love to see this horse go out and win the Harvest Series. Harry and his crew have done a fantastic job with No Free Lunch. James did a great job with him the other day. He was a winner with the earplugs in. I suspect he is razor sharp coming into the final of the Harvest Series. Set the Mood. I trained Set the Mood in 2:07 easily at the training center the other day. So he's got to be getting pretty close to either going over to train a good mile in 2:1 or 2:2, or at least schooling or something. Very soon, I would suspect Set the Mood will be heading over to Mohawk to train. And then Trafalgar, Harry'd asked just to go easy for a few weeks with her, letting her get ready for the Harvest Series. So I suspect she'll be heading over to school soon. First part of November, probably around the 10th of November, we'll see a qualifier or a race or schooler something out of Trafalgar in the very near future. So that is Harry's barn. That's all the barns. I got to write down all the 2-year-olds for you guys. So I lost my black book. Just got this lone sheet of paper. I'll be back in a minute with the 2-year-olds.